It is no secret that everyone would like to book more deals. Certified Credit Experts is going to show you how to accomplish this goal with your already existing pipeline. And best of all, it's at no cost to you. Most sales consultants deny anywhere from 1 to 5 customers a week. Some industries turn down that many a day. Now there are various reasons, but by far the biggest reason is bad credit. As you can see, bad credit can be the result of various situations. Here's the secret. These people that you are denying are some of your very best customers. The clients that have a 740 credit scores typically have no loyalty. They will leave you for 1/8% in interest or $100 in fees. And referrals? Forget about it. Most of them brag how they shop for the best deal, not the consultant that got them there. But not the subpar credit customers. These customers are not shopping around. They just want to buy. You already know who they are. They came to you, and they are the most grateful when you help them accomplish their goals. Best of all, they will refer you all of their friends and family. So how can we turn these customers from denials to approvals? The answer is Certified Credit Experts. We help restore your customers' credit through education, origination, and repair, often in as little as 45 days. The first thing we do is educate your clients. Everybody knows that payment history is a big portion of your FICO score, but as if it were a big secret, very few people know that it's only 35% of their total score. So let's go over each piece of what makes up the credit score in a detailed way that you and your clients will remember. Payment history is like weight loss. It takes 7 years of perfect history to get you where you want to be, and only 1 month to screw it all up. The next biggest portion of the credit score is the amount you owe, which mostly consists of credit line utilization. This is 30% of the total score, almost the same weight as payment history. The thing to remember is the speed limit is 30%. If they can stay under 30% of their credit limit, it will maximize this portion of their score. But anytime they go over 50%, it shows poor credit utilization and they're going to get fined. New credit is the negative 10% of the score. This includes inquiries. The reason this part hurts is because there is no history yet. It takes at least 6 months to get history, but often does not have a positive influence for a full year. Once you have it for 12 months, it moves from new credit to length of credit history. This makes up 15% of the score. Like fine wine, the longer one has an item, the more it is worth. Many people make the mistake of replacing a 7-year-old credit card with a brand new one for a low introductory rate. This is basically like replacing a $100,000 bottle of 1803 Lafite with Mad Dog 2020. The last portion of the credit is the types of credit used and counts for 10% of the total score. It is important to have a good mix of both installment and revolving credit. You need to have a minimum of 4 pieces of credit to have a thick credit profile, and at least one of them should be a major credit card. If they don't have these items, we help originate them. Credit has 3 major rules. It is supposed to be accurate, verifiable, and timely. This is often not the case. Let's take a look at this credit report, for it is very probable that all items outlined in red are illegal. Take a look at this Berlin-Wheeler account, which was obtained from a medical company. Berlin-Wheeler cannot report this account as past due, for it was never past due with them. By reporting it as past due, it is doing extra harm to the score. Here is another thing they are doing that is illegal. Notice this account was opened in 2006 with a high balance of $129 and is currently reporting a balance of $129. Now, what is the possibility that the customer's last activity date is January of 2011? The answer is not very likely, but by doing this, they are bringing the negative information more recent, greatly and unjustly affecting the customer's credit score. As you can see, this is not an uncommon thing. Kansas Counselors does it, Berlin-Wheeler does it, Enhanced Recovery does it, and just about every other major collection company in the country. Why do they do this? Do you think they don't realize what they are doing? The creditors know that the more they hurt the credit score, the better chance they have of getting paid. And because most consumers are not educated about credit, they get away with it. Certified Credit Experts uses our law firm to hold these companies accountable. We send out powers of attorney directly to the creditors. This informs them that they are no longer pushing around an uneducated consumer. for their customer has now retained a law firm that actively participates in litigation of the Fair Credit Reporting Act and the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. Once they receive the power of attorney, it can be staggering to see how fast they change their position. Our law firm also specializes in debt protection and debt settlement. These services would be for clients that receive a summons to appear in court or notice of collection that might not yet report to credit. It could also be for the customer that wants to settle a debt quickly for a significantly reduced amount. Here are some examples of what we've been able to accomplish for some of our customers. We started with this customer on 10/20 with a middle score of 598. 45 days later, we were able to take him to a 657. He went from not being able to get approved for anything to being able to get a home. Here's the customer we got on 10/21 with a middle score of 639. Now this customer could have easily gotten his credit score over 640 and gotten a home loan just by paying down a credit card. But instead, this loan officer believed we could help with so much more and gave us 45 days. In less than 45 days, we were able to take his score to 713. Not only did he get approved for the loan, he received some of the best interest rates in the business. His new score also helped him on his home and auto insurance, as well as the interest rate on a new vehicle. Here are some of the items we've been able to remove from people's credit reports: bankruptcies, judgments, repossessions, collections, and charge-offs. As you can see here, we removed 75% of the negative credit in 45 days. Most companies average 40% over the entire process. Certified Credit Experts maintains an average success rate of 60 to 70%. That means our results are 150 to 175% of our average competition. To understand why we achieve such higher results, you only need to see how other companies charge for credit repair. The first is the upfront fee, where they charge the entire fee up front. The obvious issue with this philosophy is accountability. Once they have the money, there is no motivation for doing a good job. This philosophy has recently been deemed illegal by the Credit Repair Organizations Act. The second philosophy, which is also the most common, is the month-to-month, where the company receives payments each month one stays in the program. The problem with the month-to-month program is speed and best interest. It is in the company's best interest to keep your client in the program as long as possible. For the longer one is with them, the more commission they earn. These programs typically take the longest to repair, often resulting in the highest fees. With no guarantees in the credit repair world, your clients are paying for the attempt to fix the credit, but not the results. Certified Credit Experts uses the pay-for-performance approach, where your client pays per item that is repaired after it is repaired. This is the only philosophy with the accountability of paying for results, not the attempts. There are no upfront or month-to-month fees. This is the philosophy that has your customer's best interest in mind, because our company's commission is directly related to the results we provide and the speed as to which we deliver. This incentive produces the highest results and the fastest service. And because your clients only pay for results, there is absolutely no risk. Our slogan says it all: you don't pay until it goes away. So exactly how do we charge? We charge per item that gets fixed per bureau. So for collections, repossessions, and charge-offs, we charge $50. For judgments, we charge $65. Slow pays are $30, and bankruptcies and foreclosures are $150. Obviously, bankruptcies and foreclosures are much more difficult to get removed. As you can see, your clients only pay for results. As a referral partner, you get some amazing features. Gone are the days when you aren't able to track your customers. We give you your very own secure login, which will keep track of every customer that is contracted with us. With one click of a mouse, both you and your client can view the overall repair progress and the status of each individual credit report. You can even upload your contact information so that every time your customer reviews their progress, they are reminded exactly why they came to us. In a nutshell, all you have to do to book more deals is change the way you approach turndowns. Instead of saying, "Sorry, there is nothing I can do for you," you say, "Mr. Customer, you have some adverse situations on your credit report that are making it very difficult for me to get you approved. However, I have a company named Certified Credit Experts that has helped several of my clients, and I highly recommend them. They can often get you fixed up within 45 days. Can I have your permission to forward them a copy of your credit report along with your name and phone number? They will be in touch within the next 24 business hours." Now, I understand that not everyone is going to feel comfortable with sending us a copy of their customer's credit report. For those of you, I would suggest forwarding the credit report to your customer. They can send it to us during our conversation. If you are still not comfortable, all we need is their name and phone number. We do have ways for your customer to access their credit reports online. However, The credit reports you pull as a creditor have a lot more valuable information than the ones they can pull on their own, such as FICO scores and last activity dates. Now it's time for you to turn your denials into deals. Certified Credit Experts is ready for your referrals. Contact us by phone at 816-994-0460 or email us at team@certifiedcreditexperts.com. We look forward to working with you.